So I'm going to go through quickly some thoughts and ideas and see if we can just get a sense of where I think we are in this world of changing media, of citizen media, part of something quite broad and I think quite important. It's about a democratized media, and I don't say democracy here in the sense that we vote, although we do at some level, but it's about the participation, the democratization in participation, the creation, production, the tools of creating media are now in many people's hands, increasingly everyone's. In the past, we created media and we sent it out. We distributed the media that we created. In this world, we do something different. We create the media and then we make it available. And other people come and get it. It raises a question I hear a lot, which is, who is a journalist? And my answer is, that's the wrong question. The better question, the important question, is what is journalism? I don't care who's doing it. What is it? It's not so easy anymore to decide. And here's proof that you don't know who the journalist is anymore. You can't define the journalist. Here's a random act of journalism. Remember this, the London bombing in 2005, when this man escaping from a train that had just been bombed in London Underground, captured by someone who was not a journalist before that, is not one now, never will be again probably, but who got that mobile phone camera picture with very poor production values and made it available to the world, and it became part of how we understand that day. An act of journalism in some powerful way, in my view. Here's a blog by a man named Josh Marshall in the U.S. who writes about politics and who is doing brilliant journalism. He's winning awards for journalism, but it's a blog only. And clearly that's journalism, but it's on a blog. So when people say, one of the other questions they ask is, well, are bloggers journalists? The answer is some are, most aren't. People ask always, is it one or the other? And I keep trying to say, no, it's one and the other. It's all of these things. It's a more diverse ecosystem of media that we're creating, more healthy because it's more diverse, and in the end, I think a better one than we've had. I think citizen media matters a lot. Again, I'm not trying to get rid, I'm not trying to see the end of traditional media, far from it. I believe in it, it's important, but I believe in citizen media for a number of reasons, one of which is we're going to need the help. So I'm working on, and I think this is the critically important thing for how we're going to get to this future where people use the media. No, they don't just absorb it or in a few cases create it. It's a combination using it in all sorts of ways by making the consumers active users. Really make them active, make them work a little because they have to. It's good for us to work a little. It's not a bad thing. And persuade the journalists of all kinds to be better at what they do. So who ought to teach this? I think this all starts with parents, especially the principles for the consumer. Teachers in schools, media organizations. If journalists were to teach this, they'd be better off than they are now. And then other organizations, including the one where we are today, that I think would be a good organization to teach some of this.